What is going on, peeps? It's your boy Ellis here. In my previous video I said that I would do a video covering how I think I got a good deal on this car, so that is that video. So I'm gonna go for a drive and I'll talk to you guys while I'm on the way. But I think a few of the things that I want to cover is wait, what are they? I thought I'd note down on my phone because I always forget stuff, and I know for this video it's going to be pretty long and I'm going to forget it. I'm going to be going through how I got a good deal. I'm going to be touching on loans and finance because someone asked me yesterday, and I'm going to talk about like new cars and stuff like that. So let's get in the car and let's get to it. The door's locked. That's a good start. Open, please. Thank you. Okay, so you might be saying how I found out that I got a good deal, or why do I think I got a good deal or whatnot. And I won't cut corners because obviously you guys can Google, YouTube, do whatever and find out how much this car is valued, or what these cars are valued at. So I got this car for 16k, okay? Just put it at that, 16k. I got this car for 16k, and how I know that I got a good deal is because I think it was valued at like 17.5. But there was just like so many optional extras that dealers often put on the cars to get it at a certain price. So like you got like so many protection things like alloy wheel protection, seat protection, paint, like all this different protection stuff. And even though safety, like for your reassurance, it's good to have those type of insurance in case anything does happen, then you know you're covered and whatnot, like gap insurance as well. Like all of those costs adds up. And I remember when I was about to change my car, I thought this car was out of my price range because I was getting quoted £360 per month for this car, and I was just like, okay, I'm not even gonna bother looking at that. So I was looking at the 1.8. I remember saying that I'm definitely getting the 1.8 because it looks nice. It's got around what 200 bhp, and with a map on it, like I can go to like 250, 260, and I was like, yeah, that's the car. And it had the DSG as well, so I'm like, yeah, that's the FR one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that car. And when I went to the dealer, the guy said to me £300, and I was like, what, £300 for that? Are you serious? I was expecting to pay the same around from a VXR, which was like 250. So I'm like, 300 for that? Are you serious? And then he's like, okay, let me go speak to this guy, and then I'll come back. He came back with 250, dead on my budget. I'm like, 250? At the time I didn't mind, like 250, okay, that's alright. But then, thank you so much for that person in the comment section, like one of my videos that said, why don't you try getting a loan? I looked up, and I'll get to the loan part separately, but then I looked up on a loan. Long story short, interest rates are cheaper, blah blah blah. So instead of paying what would have been for this car like 360, it came out to like 290, which is like £40 more than my VXR, which I think is great. And the title, as I titled it, it was let's get to the title actually, because I titled it, my new car cost 17 grand more, but I only paid £40 more. So let's explain that slightly. So the VXR brand new, I'm going off brand new cost here, so you might think, oh, you clickbaiting bastard. So basically the VXR brand new 17 grand, the Cooper brand new 30 grand, just roughly. Brand new, this costs 30 grand. So that's a 13 grand gap. And obviously I never paid 30 grand for it, but just what the car was valued brand new. Like it's technically a much more expensive car, and I'm only paying, you know, £40 more. As I was saying as well, I was gonna go a bit more into detail about buying new cars and stuff like that, but I'll get into that like later on in the video. And as opposed to like how low I managed to get an interest rate so that the repayments are not so high, I've already asked you guys if you wanted to see how I managed to get my credit score so high, so that video's to come. So that will explain how, because basically you have to have a high credit score to get like decent rates on loans, on insurance and mortgage and stuff like that. So I'll do a video explaining how I managed to get my interest rate, my credit score to like excellent, which is like one of the best that it can be. That's why I was able to get such a low interest rate on the loan, so my repayments are not that much more expensive. If I was meant to go finance, as I was saying, I would be paying like £360, and that just shows you the benefits of having a good credit score. Are you telling me that both of these people cut me off? Like, wow, both of them cut me off. If I'm meant to sell this car now, I could potentially make 1,500 on top of what I actually bought it for, which is crazy. Like, that is just crazy, because I was just looking on Auto Trader to see what the values are, and even though I haven't found the same year, I think the cheapest one that I saw was like 19 grand, just call it 19 grand, and that was 2015 with slightly higher mileage, like a thousand more miles. So I was thinking, for this, if I listed this at, let's say, 17.5 or 18, it could potentially sell, considering I bought it for 16. Like that, what? Cars are meant to depreciate like straight after you buy them. So I think the timing of the year was crucial as well, because what I found out the other day, someone was saying that actually, yeah, what I found out because I listed my VXR on Auto Trader to sell, because I wanted to, I listed my VXR for a bargain. I don't know if you guys can remember, but the market value for my car when I was about to sell it was around 8 grand, and I listed it for 6 grand because I really just wanted to get rid of it to pay off the finance and have like £500 as a deposit towards whatever car I was going to get at the time. So, and then Auto Trader called me up, or the customer service, they called me up and said, oh, we realized your car didn't sell, but that's probably down to the fact that it's the time of the year. This time of the year, sales tend to be low, and not a lot of people buy cars, more or less like try to sell cars, especially like performance kind of cars, because people don't, for some reason, obviously you know why, but people always tends to park up their hot hatches and like the faster cars like in the winter period. So some instead of like paying for storage fee and like stuff like that, some people just get rid of it. So some people probably like buy a nice car for the summer, just have a bit of fun with it, and then sell it when the time gets cold. So I think I just happened to get one of them cars, like someone just want to get rid of it before the time gets cold. So around ending of August, starting of September I think is like the perfect time to buy a car, and then the perfect time to sell one is just on the beginning of summer. That you get like the best prices of those two periods. I mean, obviously it means if you're gonna buy a nice car in the winter time, you probably can't exploit it. You probably can't have as much fun as you would like to, but you get it at a much cheaper price. So I think that's what happened, because I wouldn't say the value's gone up, but the next car that around this range, this mileage, this spec, blah blah blah, is 19 grand, which is, for me, yes. You know, I was thinking actually I could sell this car, pay off my loan, I'd have around 2 grand in pocket, and I can then use that 2 grand to put on a deposit and a 140i, and then my monthly payments would probably be just under 300. Nah, I can't get rid of you so soon. I'm just saying that I won't be getting rid of this car for now. Maybe, what if actually next year around the same August September period I find a nice deal on something? I don't know, we'll see. Someone said the other day I should make an MT my 2018 Gold. You guys know how much I love that MT. Whew, I really love that MT, and it's a possibility. It is a possibility, but we'll leave that for that. Okay, what else was I gonna get into? So yeah, just quick summary of what I just said. I was able to get, just to summarize what I just said, basically, I was able to get a good deal by getting a loan and not finance. Actually, I'll show you my credit score. Let me pull over actually. You know when you brake so hard? Okay, let me show you my credit score to show you that, like, I'm not even BSing right now. I hope it focuses. Come on, where are you? That is my credit score. The maximum it can go is 999, so I'm just like a few off. So like, that is pretty paying. I've been making a video showing or telling or explaining, giving my side of the story, not my side of the story, but how I managed to get it to that high. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. I'll probably be doing it within the next 5 videos or so. But that really helped when it came to like getting such a good rate to keep the payments low, which is just crazy. Like, it's mad. But now the other side of what I think of getting a good deal is looking around. I think new cars are designed to just take your money away. Like, I've got nothing against new cars. Like, if I could, I think the only cars I could probably afford to buy brand new is like a Fiesta ST or a VXR. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not hating on anyone that buys new cars, but I'm just saying, like, you can get more for your money in the used markets. I mean, everyone knows that. You can get more for your money in the used market. Let's take my car, my mom's car, for example. My mom's car the Q2, I've done a video on it. I think she bought it for like 23 grand. You know what, let's call it 25. That's a lot of wiggle room. Just call it 25. My mom's Q2 is around 25 grand. That may be including the finance and whatnot. I mean the interest that she has to pay and all that. My car brand new is 30 grand. Would you rather have my mom's car or my car? And my car is madly spec'd. And my mom pays more than I do for a car that is just newer. You see what I mean? Her car is just newer. Her car can't. I can't do that. My mom's car can't. Look at the smile that brings to my face. Is that a police officer? Look at this. You know what? Look at the smile that brings to my face. My mom's car can't do that. So, like, that's another thing as well. Like, what, you know, the options that my mom could have got. I'm sorry. Okay, stop. I need to go out of corporate mood because comfort and just relax. Every time I go into like the aggressive mode, then I just keep my foot down. Yeah, so for around 25 grand, you can list the option. You can comment below. You can get him free. You can get so many things. Obviously, my mom doesn't want fast cars and whatnot, but you can get very high spec cars with, let's say, maybe 20 to 30,000 miles, which isn't too bad like for those those range of cars like Audis and BMs, because obviously they're well built cars. So 30,000 20,000 miles is more or less brand new for them cars, and could just be motorway miles as well. So for that money, she could have got a lovely car that's probably just a year or two older. So in my eyes, I personally think, I mean, unless you got loads of money to splash, people think I got loads of money. I don't have loads of money. I don't know. I just don't have loads of money. I mean, someone asked me what I do, how I make money. I have a job, I trade, I invest, and like affiliate marketing. I just do stuff to have more income streams. The more income streams I have, the more passive income streams I got coming in, then, you know, the more money I'm going to make at the end of the day. So I just don't rely on one income stream, one active income stream that is as well. So if you want to find out more about trading and investing, how I learned anyways, I think it's like the first link below, because people always ask me as well. So that's how I learned to trade and invest. And obviously it's like it's like a business. So I've always got my own business, and that just benefits me. And that's how I make money. Like, there's people my age that's got like 3 cars, 2 cars. Look at Lord Lee, for God's sake. I don't know how he gets his money or blah blah blah. I don't want to say dad's money or like whatever, but let's take someone else. I've seen people my age drive past in an M4, and as much as I'm not a hater, I do hate, because an M4 is my dream car. I don't hate to the fact that, like, I don't hate badly. I just like, it's just like, oh, I want that car. Why have you got it? You know what I mean? But it's all love at the end of the day. Like, whoever is doing great, congrats to you. Keep doing your thing. But like, I'm not like, yes, it's a nice car, don't get me wrong. And someone watching this video might say, I would love to have that car at your age or whatnot. I'm truly grateful. I just work my ass off. Like, I mean, there's been nights where I just literally, I don't sleep, because I'm just learning and doing stuff just to try and make more dough, make more money. Because at the end of the day, if you don't make your money work for you, then you'll be working for your money for the rest of your life, more or less. So yeah, that's one of my philosophies. I'm gonna do a launch here. Look how pointless launch control is. So basically what you have to do, I'll put it in sport quickly, and you have to turn traction control off, hold it for a few seconds. Have to double clutch head. Gearbox in sport. Another stoplight. Look, I can't launch control from here because I just go straight into the roundabout, but I'll put it on. So gearbox in sport, traction control, semi off. It's just, oh my gosh. The way that just spins. I don't know if you can hear that, and hear the vibration as well. Oh yeah, just drive your big ass lorry out in the road, why don't you? Let's put traction control back on. Thank you very much. I love my life. Yeah, that's basically how I manage. Oh, that's a nice AMG. That's basically how I managed to get this car at such a good rate. Let me know if the video helped. Our M4. Why did I have to see an M4 today? I see them more than every day anyway. Stop! Get back into comfort. Comfort. Stay in comfort. I love this thing, man. Yeah, well, I'm gonna end this video. I hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. As I said, I'm gonna make that video on how I managed to get my credit score so high. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna stop these driving videos soon and start doing more stuff to the car. But yeah. Oh, damn, man, what are they doing to the roads? Okay. No.